to another exciting video where you're going to learn another Revit technique which is going to make your drafting faster and enhance your capabilities. And with enhancing your capabilities and making you faster and more productive, that's only going to generate more income in your pocket. Today we're going to be teaching you guys how to model a post on a girder truss, and we're also going to show you how to place a spread footing underneath the post. It's a simple video, but simple techniques that everybody needs to learn. I'm going to show you this. This is a simple house with a girder beam, just like girder truss. Sorry, that is there. It's currently it's sitting on these walls, but structurally speaking, since it's a structural girder truss, it needs to be supported by two columns on each end, and respectively, those posts need to be supported with the footing also to support the loads. So I'm just going to show you in 3D how this looks like. So there's that girder truss that I talked about. Now I'm going to go back to my second level, and I'm going to see if I have any posts already installed in my Revit. So I'm going to go to structural. I'm going to go to structural, go to columns, and as of right now I just have two W10s in the software. So I'm going to need to go to the insert tab, go to load family, and then from here I'm going to have to go to structural columns, go to wood, and I want to use a timber column. It could be dimensional, it could be either one of these two, it doesn't really matter. Typically timber is for like thicker columns, you're looking more of a 6x6, 8x8, 9x9 column. But we want to do I believe our thickness of our wall is a 2x4 or 2x6. So I'm going to choose dimension lumber column. I'm going to click open, and I'm going to grab a 4x4, and I'm going to go back and go to load family. I'm going to backtrack one and then go back to wood. But this time around I'm going to choose the timber column because I need a 6x6, and I want to grab those two. Okay, the next thing I want to do is I want to dimension my thickness of my wall, because my post has to be within the confines of the wall. It can't be sticking out. So I want to quickly just measure it, see what my thickness is. Go to my first floor so I can grab it, and then just measure it. Tap to grab. There we go. It's a 2x8 wall. So I guess we're going to have to go back in here to the insert load family, quickly go to timber column, and then we're going to grab an 8x8 perfectly, just like that. The next thing we want to do is we want to go back to our second floor, because we want to be able to set our post right underneath our truss. So we need to be able to locate our girder truss. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go to structural, go to column, I'm going to choose my 8x8, and then the next thing I want to do, I want to check these parameters here. Always check your parameters. Whenever you activate a command, you always want to look at your ribbons, because they'll dictate what you need to do next. So this is saying that this post is going to go down to the first level, and that's exactly what we want. So I'm going to set it right there, and set the other one right there. And the great thing about Revit is that it'll let you know where the center line is of the girder truss and the center line of your wall, just like that. That's the beauty of Revit. So if I go to a 3D view now, go up here to this little house icon, there you see it. There's my post. The next thing I want to do is I want to add some spread footings underneath. So we're going to go back to our second floor, and actually we're going to go to our first floor because we need to be able to once we place our cursor over our post, it should be able to activate the post just like that. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our structural tab, and we're going to select the isolated footings, and these are the isolated footings that are placed right underneath a post. So we're going to click on that. It's saying that we don't have any loaded in this project, so we're going to want to load one. We can do it from here, and immediately it'll take us to again, it'll take us back to the Revit families. So all I did was I went back 2 folders back so I can select the family that I want to download, and I want to download the one that's in structural foundations. And then here you want to grab the footing rectangular, click open, and now that we have it, I don't want my footing to be this wide, so I'm gonna edit, I'm gonna duplicate, and I'm gonna make this 3 feet by 3 feet, and I want it to be 1'6" deep. 1'6" deep, so just like that. And then once I have that, the parameter set, I'm going to click OK. And then the next thing it's asking me is so it's in there. So it's what it's asking me here, to click to place instance. So we're going to place our first, we're going to escape out of it, and then we're going to go back into the command. Sometimes Revit is a little tricky, so we're going to go back into the command, and then we're going to select where we want to place it, and we want to place it right at the center of our post or column. And then we're going to do the same thing here. Basically, the warning sign is telling us that from this viewpoint you can't see it, and the reason you can't see it is because our view range is not set so that we can see below the slab. But if we go to a 3D view, you'll be able to see those spread footings. Now, if you go back to our first floor, let's say you wanted to see the footings from here, all you would have to do is either go to your properties here. You can go to your properties here, and there's under extents, there's an item called view range. Just click the edit for the view range, and right now the view range is saying that the cut plane, which is the plane you're actually looking at right now, is being cut at 4 feet above level 1. And the extents below level 1 is 0. And that's the reason why we can't see the footing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go below, we're going to go negative 1 foot below the cut line. So you can see the footing. Click apply, and there you go. You can see them. And if you want to learn more about view ranges, there's a link here. You can click on it, and that link is going to direct you to the following. It'll direct you to this item right here. It'll tell you how the view range works. So like I mentioned earlier, the cut plane for the view was here, and the extent was to the bottom of the level, but we wanted to extend it below a foot so that it would cut right through here. So I'm going to minimize that, and that's exactly what we did. We wanted it to go below a foot so that you could see the spread footings. Click apply, click OK, and there you go. There are your footings. Now the next thing, if you're trying to set this up for plans and you don't like the way these spread footings are looking at, you want them to look more like what you would see on foundation plans. That's simple to fix. All you have to do is you can click on one of them, you can right click, and you can override graphics. Go to since we want to do both of them, we'll do by category, so it does both of them. And since we're cutting since we're cutting through the spread footing, you want to change this so that it's not visible. You don't want to see the hatches. Click apply, and didn't go away, but let's try again. Override element. We want to unclick that. I thought I did that. It might be the surface too. We'll unclick all of these. Click apply, and there we go. One of these did it. I think it was this one, the foreground. Yeah, that one did it. So now I know you guys don't want to see hard lines since the footing is underneath the slab or the soil. So to overwrite the lines for a footing, what you need to do is go to, let me minimize this slightly here because I can't see the rest of my tab. What you need to do is you need to go to modify. You need to go to this item right here, which is line work. And then what you need to do is go to like a dash line or hidden line. We'll do the hidden line. And basically what this does is you're overriding the line of the family, just like that. There you go. I'm going to make this extend it. And there you go. This is how you will graphically see your footing on a plan. And this is, if you're just modeling for your own sake and, teaching yourself techniques, you just would leave it like that. But if you want to set it up so that you can generate your drawings for construction sets, then this is how you would go about manipulating the graphics. I hope this video was of use to you guys, and hope you learned something new that you can apply in your daily Revit endeavors. And if you did like it, please send me a like and subscribe to my channel, because I will definitely be uploading more videos in the coming days to come. And once you subscribe to my channel, you'll get the latest updates, and you'll get also the latest and greatest. See you into the next one. Bye bye.